So it's that time of year again. It's the Halloween season, and some of you may be finding yourselves down here in Southwest Florida, more specifically Naples to be exact. So today I find myself at the Spirit costume store that only pops up for a couple of weeks out of the year. I'm at the Airport Pulling Road and Pine Ridge location, but there are two separate locations where you guys can go out and grab your costumes. They've got very convenient hours, so I'll leave more information down below in the description section for you guys to check out all the details so you can come out here and grab your last minute costumes. Now, let's go ahead and get started and see all of the coolest costumes this year, and quite frankly, some of the scariest displays you've ever seen. So let's get started, guys, right now. And since we're hanging out at the Spirit Halloween store, we'd figure, hey, let's ask some of the locals what they're going to be dressing up for this Halloween season. Obviously, you've got some of the classics, but we've also have a few that I've never heard of before.
This year I'm going to dress up like a cop, and the reason why is because I've just never dressed up like one, and I always just wanted to be one.
I want to be the new Harley Quinn because she's my favorite character. I want to be a Reaper. It looks cool.
This is cool?
I'm dressing up like I'm from the 80s because I've always admired the style from the 80s, and I've never had an excuse to dress up.
I want to be Annabelle because I love haunted stuff.
I want to be a creepy doll because I want to scare people.
I'm going to be a schoolgirl.
You're going to be a schoolgirl?
Yeah. I don't know why. I kind of just picked it.
I want to be Kakashi because I love anime.
And now let's ask some of the people who call Naples their home what there is to do this time of year.
Hey, Naples is an awesome place to live with your children, especially when it's Halloween time. They have a great nice places to go trick-or-treat, and all the neighborhoods are nice, and it's great.
I think we're all just going to a party, but definitely the trick-or-treating in Naples for the younger kids is super fun, and they should definitely try doing it downtown because it's so pretty there.
One thing that we can't forget to mention is that Spirit has donated over $250,000 to children with hospitalization needs. So if you guys are into giving back, what better place to shop for your Halloween costume than right here at Spirit? Not only that, but they have extended hours all throughout the Halloween season. We had an amazing time checking out all of the coolest costumes and meeting some amazing people. But now it's time for us to venture on and see what else can we do this time of year besides shopping for a costume to get us into the Halloween season. Today we're at Conroy State Park, where it's been reported that this place is haunted. So in the late 1800s, there was a doctor by the name of Cyrus Teed who created a new religion called Christianity, which basically married Christianity and science and made his own religion called the Cretans. Now, his followers and himself came here to Estero and set up camp right here behind me, which is today modern day Conroy State Park. Now you can come here and visit, but just let me tell you what you may find when you come down here. It's been reported by a lot of people that they see apparitions, shadows, and even voices of people all over this place, but there isn't anything there when they look twice. Now the story behind it is that the Cretans had some strange beliefs. One of the beliefs was that you'll be resurrected after your death. So when Dr. Cyrus Teed passed away, his body was actually kept here on site for up to 3 weeks, and his followers were waiting for him to come back to life and resurrect his own body. But that never happened. The health department got here first and made them put him in a mausoleum over there by the beach here in Estero, but unfortunately after a hurricane he was washed out to sea. So then his followers were patiently waiting for him to come back to life, but unfortunately one of their other beliefs was celibacy, which means they couldn't have any children. So in 1982 the last Conroy passed away, and today we have here Conroy State Park where you guys can come and visit if you're brave enough. And today we're gonna go and check this place out and see if we see any shadows or voices of our own. But I gotta warn you guys, it's maybe a little scary. So while you're here, you can check out some of the incredible scenery and some of the old vintage homes. Some of these things were built to last, but let me tell you, I don't think the people who constructed these places are completely gone. You almost get a feeling that someone's watching you or there's a presence there. We also got the opportunity to meet someone who actually used to live on the property many years ago, and we were shocked by her story that she had to share with us.
The person that is the most said to haunt this is Hedwig Michael, who was the last leader of the failing unity that only had 7 or 8 elderly members left in it. She's buried over here. When my husband was a ranger here, she was still living. She lived upstairs in the that yellow house over there, and she was pretty hostile to the state and others, but it's said that she is still upstairs there. When I used to live here, I was doing some research with my husband upstairs, and yeah, she still has it. There's still a kind of an eerie presence of her only in that house, in none of the other buildings. It's still, yeah, her presence still feels very much protective of that particular house.
So then moments later, I see my videographer Kenny, who said that he saw a shadowy figure in that same house on the 3rd floor. Were you just saw?
Yeah, I was flying a drone and I saw like a shadow of a human figure. It didn't look like a shadow of like just like a object or like a inanimate object. It looked like a person, like a human shape.
You're not making this up, are you?
No, I swear.
Right up there on the 3rd floor?
Yeah, on the 3rd floor.
Now guys, I don't know about you, I'm not making this up, I promise you. I'm kind of freaked out, so I think it's time for us to hit the road. But if you're interested in checking this place out, all you have to do is look up Caretian State Park, right in Estero. It's right north of Naples. So if you guys want to do something for Halloween, I suggest you check this place out, but make sure you bring someone with you. So for our next stop, we're at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, just 3 hours from Naples, maybe 2.5 without traffic. And today we're at Horror Nights. Well, exactly what is Horror Nights? Well, they shut the entire park down and then they reopen around 6:30 p.m. and the whole park transforms into this fright fest. You walk through the park and there's people that are jumping out at you left and right, trying to scare you. Well, all of the Universal horror flicks are on display for everybody to see. This place is completely out of control, especially this time of year. And if you're thinking about coming here, make sure you reserve your tickets because this thing sells out pretty quickly. But now let's go and have some fun. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big chicken. I get scared whenever I go to things like this. I get scared at haunted houses. And even though I know there's just people or robotics behind these costumes, it still kind of freaks me out. If you don't have that problem, well, come on guys and have a great time. If you're bringing the kids, make sure you talk to them before you get here. Let them know that it's just makeup. But you could also stick to the part of the park that doesn't really have all the people jumping out at you and scaring the pants off of you. But if you're here, you might as well enjoy it. For our final stop, we're at the Hangout by Two Guys over on the corner of Airport Pulling Road and Pine Ridge. And today we're going to be at a Halloween party that's been sold out for weeks. It's probably the best Halloween party in all of Naples. I know a lot of you guys out there think that there's no nightlife in Naples, but that couldn't be further from the truth. As you can see today, for Halloween especially, everybody's out. All the ghosts and the ghouls are having a great time. So we're gonna go and check out the party right behind me. So come on guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's go have a blast. So if you're into dancing, having a good time, and throwing back some brews, well, this party is the one for you. The bartenders here are some of the coolest I've ever met anywhere. And not only that, but the people who come here really do know how to have a good time. If you're into making friends and having good memories, well, this place might be the one for you. So tell us, whose idea was it to throw this party?
So we're just well connected in Naples. We have a lot of friends that live around here. So they wanted to put together something before Halloween, get everyone kind of in the spirit, warmed up.
Is it because Naples is really not known for having a lot of nightlife, and this is kind of like, oh please, let's have something?
That could definitely be a part of it. I just think that when you bring a lot of people that own businesses in Naples together, everyone just wants to help.
Yeah.
So this all goes towards each other.
Oh, nice.
This is a party for the people who work hard every day, the people who are out here in our community helping each other.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed our Halloween special. I know she did. And if you guys are thinking about moving down here to Naples or basically anywhere in Florida or the US, I'd love to work with you, or maybe one of our agents can work with you. So make sure you hit that link down below in the description section. And again, if you guys are looking to get into real estate, or you're already in real estate but you just want the best real estate company out there, well, I'm also going to leave a link for you guys down below as well. I'd love to speak to you guys, so don't be shy. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time. But before you go, want to see more videos from us? Click one of the ones right over here, right now, and I'll see you over there in just a few seconds.